Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Digital Future AI School, where we explore the technology of the future today. Artificial intelligence is transforming the world, from hospitals to courtrooms, from classrooms to battlefields. Yet one critical question stands before us. Will AI always make the right decisions? And if it makes a mistake, who will be held responsible? Today, we are discussing AI ethics. What is right, what is wrong, and what is truly dangerous. This chapter is not merely about technology. It is about human values, safety, fairness, and responsibility. In this episode, we will explore how AI bias and discrimination emerge, why transparency and accountability are essential, the future of privacy, safety, and human dignity, and what could happen if ethics are ignored. This chapter is based on the professional AI research and writings of Mr. Zaheer Ahmad Meer, designed to make you future-ready, ethically aware, and AI literate. Let us begin the moral journey of the AI age.
Assalamu alaikum and a very warm welcome back to Digital Future AI School. Today we're going to tackle something that's, it's one of the most critical conversations we can have about technology right now, the ethics of artificial intelligence.
Now, everything we're diving into today is based on Chapter 26 of the incredible book, AI, Your Smartest Partner in Life and Work by Mr. Zaheer Ahmad Meer. And hey, if you find this stuff as fascinating as I do me a huge favor. Please subscribe to the channel, give this a like, and share it with your friends. It really helps us out, and make sure you don't miss what's coming next. This is episode 26, by the way.
Think about it. AI is already weaving itself into the fabric of our world, right? From hospitals to our banks, it's unlocking some absolutely incredible possibilities. But, and this is a big but, it forces us to ask a really fundamental question. How in the world do we make sure this powerful technology actually helps humanity and doesn't end up harming us?
So, to get to the bottom of that, here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll look at AI's power and our responsibility. Then, we'll break down the 7 key ethical principles. After that, we'll face the dangers of what happens when AI goes wrong. We'll also look at how to build a safer future, and finally, we'll talk about your role in all of this. Sound good? Let's jump in.
All right, first up, AI's power and our responsibility. And let's be clear, this isn't just some abstract conversation about code. No, this is about real-world impact on our lives. When you have a technology that's influencing everything from your health to your country's security, ethics isn't just a nice-to-have, it's absolutely essential.
So what is AI ethics, really? Well, at its very core, it's about answering one simple but massive question. How do we use these machines in a way that truly benefits humans without causing any harm? Think of it like a moral compass that we absolutely have to use to navigate this new world, to make sure every single innovation puts people first. It really feels like we're standing at a fork in the road. Down one path, with ethics as our guide, AI could lead to a future that's more fair, more just, and safer for everyone. But down the other path, without that guide, we risk creating systems that are discriminatory, dangerous, and completely uncontrollable. The stakes, they honestly could not be higher.
So, the big question is, how do we make sure we stay on the right path? Well, we need a kind of moral shield, right? A set of rules. And that's where these 7 core ethical principles come in. They are the absolute foundation for all responsible AI. Let's break them down one by one.
Okay, number 1, fairness. This is huge. See, AI learns from the data we feed it. And if that data is full of our own human biases, and let's be honest, it often is, the AI won't just learn those biases, it'll putting them on steroids. We're talking about things like hiring tools that automatically reject women, or facial recognition systems that just don't work well for people of color. To get this right, we have to start with diverse, unbiased data from the get-go.
Next up, principle number 2, transparency. You've probably heard of the black box problem, right? That's when an AI gives you an answer, but you have absolutely no idea how it got there. Now, if it's recommending a movie, maybe that's okay. But for a medical diagnosis or a court sentence, no way. That is not good enough. We need AI that can show its work, that can explain its reasoning. That's the only way we'll ever be able to truly trust these systems.
Principle 3 is accountability.
And the rule here is crystal clear. A human being must always be accountable. You can't blame the machine. If an AI denies someone a loan unfairly or makes a wrong medical call, we can't just throw up our hands and say, "Oh, the algorithm did it." Nope, the buck has to stop with the people and the companies who built and deployed that AI, period.
Number 4 is something we all care about: privacy protection. Look, AI is hungry for data, but our personal information, our health records, our private messages, everything, that's a fundamental human right. It has to be protected. Ethical AI means only collecting the data that's absolutely necessary, storing it securely, and, this is key, always giving you, the user, control over your own information.
All right, number 5, safety and reliability. This one is completely non-negotiable. I mean, whether we're talking about a self-driving car on the highway or an AI helping a surgeon in the operating room, these systems have to be tested, monitored, and validated like crazy. They have to work correctly and predictably every single time. We just can't afford to put systems out there that could endanger human lives.
Okay, number 6 is about protecting human dignity and autonomy. Think about it this way. AI should be a tool to support us, to empower our choices, not replace our will. It should never be used to manipulate our emotions or force us into decisions. We, as humans, must always have the right to opt out, the right to say no, and the freedom to make our own choices.
And that brings us to our 7th and final principle, which is maybe the most important of all: beneficence. Or, to put it simply, do good. The whole point of AI, the ultimate goal, should be to make the world a better place. We're talking about using it for medical breakthroughs, for creating better education for our kids, for seeking justice. At the end of the day, AI must benefit humanity, especially the most vulnerable among us.
Okay, so those are the 7 principles, our moral shield. But why are they so incredibly important? To really understand that, we have to look at the other side of the coin. Let's talk about the dark side. What happens when we ignore these rules?
When ethics gets thrown out the window, the dangers are, well, they're terrifying. We're not just talking about small glitches. We're talking about deep, baked-in biases that create massive inequality in the real world. We're talking about a massive inequality in the real world. We're talking about a tidal wave of misinformation and fake content that could completely destroy our trust in what we see and hear. And then you get to the really scary stuff. Constant surveillance, a total loss of privacy, AI that just makes up facts, we call that hallucinating, and even autonomous weapons. It's a pretty grim picture.
But, there's another danger, a quieter one, that really worries me. It's this idea that if we become too dependent on AI, people might just stop thinking for themselves. If we just let the machine do all the thinking for us, we risk losing one of the most critical skills we have as human beings.
Okay, acknowledging the dangers is step 1, but we can't just stop there, right? The next step is to actually build the safeguards to prevent them. So let's shift gears and look at a practical framework that organizations can use to build AI responsibly.
This is the 5-pillar ethical AI framework, and it's basically a roadmap for doing this right. Step 1, transparent design. We need to know how these things work. Step 2, human supervision. A person has to be in the loop for the big decisions. Step 3, privacy protection. That's a given. Step 4, constant bias testing. You can't just check it once. And finally, Step 5, impact assessment. You have to really think about how this AI is going to affect society before you release it. It's a real blueprint for building a safer future.
But here's the thing. This isn't just a job for the big tech companies or for governments to figure out. No, in this final section, we're going to see how AI ethics actually involves every single one of us. It really does start with you.
This simple statement says it all. Ethics begins with you. It's so direct, so powerful, and so true. At the end of the day, the little choices that you and I make as users every single day, those are the choices that will add up and shape the future of AI for everyone.
So what are our responsibilities here? Well, it means we have to be smart. We need to verify the information that AI gives us. Don't just blindly trust it. It means we have to make a conscious choice not to use these tools to hurt people or to spread misinformation. We have to respect the privacy of others. And ultimately, it means choosing to use this incredible technology to uplift people, not to tear them down.
So ultimately, it all comes down to a choice. AI is a tool, a profoundly powerful tool for sure, but still just a tool. Is it going to be humanity's greatest blessing or our greatest threat? Is it going to lead to justice and progress or injustice and chaos? The answer depends entirely on the ethics we build into these systems and the choices we all make every single day. And that really leaves us with one last massive question to think about. We know for a fact that AI is going to keep getting smarter. The real challenge for all of us is to make sure that as it does, humanity gets wiser. So, how are we going to do that? Thanks so much for joining me today.